Good day to everyone. I am Miss Joy De La Rosa, and for today, we tackle about types of icing, fillings, and glaze for pastry products. But before that, we may check our attendance. And I'm glad that all of my students are here. And now, for the icebreaker. And the icebreaker for today is 4 picks, 1 word. And the first one, yan. What do you think, guys, of in this picture? Anyone? Okay. May check your answer. Yeah, that's correct. It's a cake. And for second one, anyone, guys? That's great. It's a cream. And the third one, yeah, that's correct. Thank you very much. It's a glaze. Yan. And now, fillings. It's a filling. It's a substance inside of the pastry or pastry like food item. Anything in between layers of cake is a filling. Yan. Any thoughts about fillings, guys? Anyone? Okay, nothing. And for fillings, it's a like palaman, guys. And madali lang natin siyang ma-recognize because some of you are familiar in sa fillings, and all of us are favorite of fillings, diba? Like kahit saang kahit saang cupcakes or anything like pastry, we have a fillings. Then, but before that, fillings are having three examples, which are creams, chocolates, and jams. And for the first one, the creams. Yan. The example is buttercream. Buttercream is a sweet and fluffy frosting made by creaming butter and sugar. Alam nyo ba, guys, ang buttercream is lagi siya natitikman. Like, especially in the birthday, syempre. Kasi, yung buttercream is mostly nagagamit ng Goldilocks, 'di ba? Like yung mga nabibili ng mga mother or auntie natin, it is one of example of buttercream. Yung mga gustong-gusto natin sa ice cream, like yung mga nasa sides, yung pang frosting. Yan. It is called a buttercream. Then the second one is the whipped cream. And whipped cream is a heavy cream, double creams, or other high-fat creams that it is whipped by whisk or mixer until it's a light and fluffy and hold its shapes. And so whipped cream, guys, it is also used sa cafe or mga coffee like sa Starbucks, yung nilalagay sa top, 'di ba? Then ginagamit ang whipped cream sa rin ng fillings kasi matamis din siya. Then ginagamitan ng mixer or whisk because para magpadami yung volume ng whipped cream. And for pastry creams, guys, it's a rich think and creamy custard made from mixture of milk, eggs, sugar, flour, and cornstarch or corn's flour. And basic cream is also one of the cream that bakers use. And if you familiarize sa cream puffs, yung, di ba, like bilog siya na parang tinapay na pag tinikman mo, so creamy and so sarap talaga. Then, yun yung example ng pastry creams. Then, the second one is the cream cheese. And cream cheese is a soft, smooth, unwrapped cheese made either with cream or with a mixture of milk and cream. And for the cream cheese naman guys, ang cream cheese is ginagamit then as a frosting. Like sa red velvet, yan, ginagamit siya. Especially kasi masarap ang cream cheese sa lighten lang yung tamis na cake. Then, one of the example then is ginagamit din siya sa blueberry cheesecake. Kasi yung lasa ng cream cheese guys is nag-aagaw yung alat at tamis ng lasa ng cream cheese. Then, yan, the second example of cream, the chocolates. And the example is chocolate spread. Chocolate spread is a sweet chocolate flavor paste which is eaten mostly spread on bread and toast or similar green items such as waffles, pancakes, muffins, and pitas. And chocolate spread naman guys, is also used to chocolate flavor ng mga cake. And for example dito is the Nutella, 'di ba? Pag in-spread mo lang siya sa bread, 'di ba? Parang nagdadagdag na rin siya ng lasa. And nagbibigay ng sarap sa kinakain natin. And the second one is the ganache. Are you familiar of ganache, guys? And yan. The ganache is a sweet, creamy chocolate mixture used especially as a filling or frosting. And alam nyo ba guys, sa paggawa ng ganache, hindi siya madali, 'di ba? Ako kasi, 'di ba? Ako ay nagtrabaho din sa work. Sa pastry production as a decoration. Parang ako rin nagde-decor. And one of nagawa ko is the ganache. And oh my god, it is so tagal talaga guys na it can consume 1 hour. And you may still at there to halo-halo to mix very well the ganache, because pag hindi mo siya nahalo ng tuloy-tuloy or napabayaan mo, yung texture niya is hindi kaganito kaganda. Then kailangan kasi dito ang ganache kasi is yung mas dapat pag nakita mo is matingkad talaga siya. Tas malapot. I mean hindi siya malapot. Yung pag tinaas mo yung whisk, then diba? Tinaas mo yung whisk, then in-spread mo pa ganun, dapat magla-line siya. Parang magiiwan siya ng mark. Hindi siya dapat lulubog agad. Kasi pag lumubog agad yun, hindi pa yun luto. Hindi siya luto or hindi siya kakapit sa cakes. Ayun yung natutunan ko sa pagiging cake decorator. Then the third one is the jams. 'Diba, imagine, ginagamit din pala yung jam, guys, sa, 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 fillings. And fruit jams. Fruit jams is a jams made from a mixture of fruits, are usually called conserves, especially when they include citrus, fruits, nuts, raisins, or coconut. It is whipped by whisk or mixture until it is light and fluffy and hold its shapes. Yan. Kikita niya naman in our picture, 'di ba? Yung sa um, sa gitna or sa gilid, nakikita yung mga fruits. Then, one of the example na nakita ko is the carrot cake. Alam ko naman hindi siya fruits, pero yung carrots, ginawa siyang cakes, guys, diba? Can imagine like that. Tapos para siyang, kahit yung palaman niya talaga, yung parang sa loob niya, it's a carrots talaga. Yan. Pero, it is a healthy one din, na kahit sabihin nating sweet yung cakes, pero it has fruits, it is also a healthy one, huh? Then the fruit puree. And fruit puree rather, it is a fruit or vegetable that has been cooked, ground, pressed, blended, or sieve until it reaches the consistency of the cream paste or a liquid. And sa picture na makita natin, it is I think it's a egg pie with a blueberry puree. But sa puree kasi, guys, 'di ba? It's a sa salitang puree, 'di ba? Magkakaroon ka na ng idea kung ano siya. Yung parang dinugog or katas ng isang fruits na nilagay sa cakes. Then, one of the example of it is naman the blueberry cheesecake. Yan. Kasi sa top nun, meron ding blueberry, like in our example, in our picture. Yan. And now, we proceed for the icing. And icing is a mixture of sugar with liquid or butter, typically flavored and colored, and used as a coating for cake or cookies. Yan. Alam nyo, guys, sa filling minsan, ang fillings and icing, minsan ang fillings, pwede rin siyang maging icing, or pwede rin siyang maging frosting, guys. If ang filling natin is kayang i-frosting yung cake or cupcakes or anything like sa mga dessert. And the example is the buttercream, boiled icing, royal icing, and fondant. And now, we proceed first in buttercream. Yan, 'di ba? Guys, yung sa una natin sa sorry for the manok. And yun, yung sa buttercream, 'di ba? Sa fillings pwede rin siya. And also sa icing pwede rin ang buttercream. Ayun yung sinabi ko kanina na ang fillings ay pwede rin maging icing or pwede rin siyang i-frosting. Yan. And buttercream, yan. Kung ano niya lang, guys, ang sarap ng buttercream pag yung buttercream lang na mismo yung parang masimple lang, wala pa siyang flavor. Yung vanilla extract pa lang yung nailalagay. Ang sarap, promise. But hindi natin siya pwedeng ilagay sa mainit na lugar kasi madali siyang matunaw. Then, the second one is the boiled icing. Sorry again for the manok. And for the boiled icing, it is an method that nagbo-boiled talaga tayo, especially yung sugar and water para dito, para maging icing siya like this. Diba? Siguro, I give some steps for kung paano gawin yung ball icing. First one kasi, sa ball icing kasi guys, kailangan natin magpakulo ng water na may sugar, na white sugar. Then, ihintayin na siyang kumulo ng kumulo. Parang, for the next lesson, we tackle about that. And, kailangan natin siyang makitang kulong-kulo. Then, iba na yung pagiging kulong-kulo niya bago siya ilagay dito. Or bago siya ilagay sa egg white. Pero sa ball icing guys, kaya niya rin mag-consume ng 3 days. Or pas mabuti na, sorry for the interruption guys. And, the ball icing yan, it is one of the bakers use talaga. Kasi kaya niyang magtagal ng 3 days basta nakalagay siya sa freezer. Then the royal icing, honestly guys, ang royal icing and ball icing ay parang similar lang. Hindi lang ako nakakita in a personal talaga ng royal icing. Pero I hear some news that the royal icing is best din for for coating din, 'di ba? And the last is the fondant. And the fondant guys, it is like anong tawag doon? Clay. 'Di ba, mga bata tayo, we have clay. Yung parang imo-mold mo din siya, tapos ilalagay mo siya sa different toys mo, tapos babalot mo, parang ganon. Yan. Ang fondant din, pero nakakain to yung fondant. Edible siya, guys. Pero ang paggawa ng fondant, kailangan mo rin kasi talaga siyang, tawag dito, i-roll, yung parang, yung kailangan mo siya talagang tawag dito, yung, I forgot the term. But, kailangan mo kasi talaga siyang kailangan mo maging hindi naman siya floppy, pero, para siya malambot lang. Kasi pag matigas siya, pag kinat mo siya, matigas talaga siya. Kasi para siyang, pwede mo siyang ibato guys. Sa totoo lang, pag, sa sobrang tigas, kaya kailangan mo siyang palambutin. And, fondant is used for, yung mga nauuso ngayon, yung mga gender reveal or yung mga birthday ng mga bata na may mga planets, ganon. And for the glaze, and we have 2 glaze lang guys. And we have the mirror glaze. It is a standing techniques to decorate mosses, cakes, and treatments, and pastries. And for the glaze, guys, it's like matingkad na para siyang pag titignan mo siya, it's like babasagin, 'di ba? Parang pag tinignan mo, cake ba siya talaga? Parang talaga cake ba? Kasi parang kung titignan mo, napaka-totoo nga tawag sa kanya is a mirror. Kasi pwede mong tignan yung reflect mo. Kasi sa sobrang katingkadan niya or sa sobrang ganda ng paggagawa ng glaze. Then, the second one is the vanilla glaze. Vanilla glaze, it is the perfect glaze for dessert bread. It is so simple to whip up, and you will be adding it to all of your bread. It is like palaman, 'di ba? Ilalagay mo lang siya sa top ng cake or bread para to have ang lasa. Then we have the decorations. And for the decorations, we have the flowers and leaves, and it decorate with candy or fresh flower and leaves. It is ideal for wedding cakes. And sa papansin nyo naman sa ating examples, we have flowers and leaves, but some customers want to edible one, hindi yung fresh one, kasi diba kakain tayo then may bulaklak or leaves na nakalagay sa cake, diba? Kaya minsan mas gusto ng mga customer na edible. Then second one is the flavor and colored sugar. It is a simple tricks that makes your baking even sweeter. This recipe is easy to can be kept in the jar for months. And I think this one, guys, is the flavor food color na pwede natin ilagay sa icing para magkaroon ng lasa. And for the last one, fresh and preserved crystallized fruits. It is an impressive looking cake. It is easy to make, and it is a light, fluffy, and healthy. And in our example, we have cake that having orange, and it have different kind of decoration na parang may caramel crystallized. Ito yung parang mas mga matingkad, diba? May some bakers na naglalagay ng mga design like parang golds para magkaroon ng dagdag design sa kanilang cakes. And that's all. Thank you for listening. But before that, you may access our self-check 3.2-1 in our Google Classroom. And the activity also is in our Google Classroom. And that's all. Thank you.